Good evening, I'm Sonia Kaleselvam and this is KiniNews. The whistleblower who had made claims of an alleged corruption scandal has lodged a police report. He claimed that he had received a death threat from a man using a foreign number.
The whistleblower at the heart of an alleged corruption scandal has filed a police report claiming that he received a death threat. The report was lodged last night. According to the report, he had received a WhatsApp call from an unidentified foreign number. During the call, the whistleblower said a man threatened him in Chinese, saying he was from a hired killer group. The whistleblower claimed the man said that he had been instructed to kill him within 24 hours if he did not shut up, and that it was his final warning. The caller also sent photographs of guns and bullets, as well as a photo of a man lying down, shot on the road. The photo of the man shot was that of former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, who was fatally gunned down during an election campaign event in 2022. The whistleblower said he was very afraid and feared for his safety and his family's safety. The whistleblower also sent the images he received to Malaysia Kini.
The whistleblower also penned an open letter to the king today with details on his claims as well as a video. Let's take a look at what he said.
The whistleblower with evidence of an alleged corruption scandal in Sabah has appealed to young di-Pertuan Agong Sultan Ibrahim, Sultan Iskandar, to help him over the issue. In an open letter, the whistleblower requested for the king to review the evidence he had. The businessperson also confessed for the first time that he had given the alleged bribes to 8 assemblypersons. He said in a state of distress, he had no choice but to give bribes to the 8. According to him, the CEO of a GLC had told him that licenses would only be issued if a YB backed the applicant, while even companies with the highest scores would not be considered without such support. He also attached a video of the former chief executive officer of the Sabah Mineral Management condemning alleged abuse of power by Chief Minister Hajiji Noor. The whistleblower said he believes that if the king intervenes, it would encourage more whistleblowers of corruption to come forward. He added that he had no other recourse and could only humbly appeal to His Majesty. This was after having tried for 2 weeks to negotiate with the MACC and express his willingness to cooperate, but receiving disappointing responses. He said he believes His Majesty the Prime Minister and MACC should seize this opportunity to combat corruption, and is willing to expose the corruption of the 8 YBs, even though his life and that of his family are now in danger. The whistleblower also beseeched the king to grant an audience to his lawyer.
The whistleblower had also shared the video with Malaysia Kini. The video is not part of the 8 that involve politicians. It featured the former Sabah Mineral Management CEO claiming that decisions made in relation to the state government-owned firm were politically driven.
Kenapa saya lari sana? Semua cerita, tapi panjang cerita. Bercerita sampai pagi tidak habis semua. Putusan lah, saya memang very politically driven decision. Banyak yang putusan yang saya tidak setuju. Buat saya stres, terpaksa ikut itu ini, apa suruh itu ini, demi politik.
To watch the full video, head to Kinitv.com or click on the link at the end of this video. You can also read the full story at MalaysiaKini.com. In conjunction with Malaysia Kini turning 25, from now to 13 November, you can subscribe or renew your Malaysia Kini package with 25% off. Click the link in the description below or scan the QR code on your screen to enjoy this exclusive offer. Meanwhile, Sabah Chief Minister Hajiji Noor has asked authorities to investigate the claims and vowed to cooperate with them. He added that they should also investigate the bribe giver.
Sabah Chief Minister Hajiji Noor has vowed to give full cooperation over the videos of state assemblypersons discussing money. However, he also wants authorities to arrest and probe the alleged bribe giver. Speaking to reporters, Hajiji said his administration is aware of the video recordings and ready to cooperate with any party, especially the MACC.
Kita minta pihak berkuasa menyiasat. Kita akan bagi kerjasama, tapi siasat juga yang pemberi rasuah. Itu pemberi rasuah mempunyai niat yang tidak baik. untuk mendapatkan sesuatu daripada kerajaan, apabila tidak dapat, inilah keluar. Jadi bagi saya, to be fair, tangkap dia dulu.
Meanwhile, Hajiji said that the GRS government is unaffected and has nothing to hide. He added that those making the accusations should report it to the MACC. Previously, Malaysia Kini reported that it cited 8 videos, each featuring a different assembly person, who purportedly received hundreds of thousands of ringgit to support a company's bid for a project in their state. The discussions in the video involved a business person whose face was not visible, requesting the politicians, including those holding senior positions, to return the money since the license for the project had been rescinded.
Earlier, a Sabah State Assembly person has said that the audio clip on politicians engaged in corrupt practices could have been generated by AI. He added that the MACC should investigate if that is the case.
Sabah State Assembly person Yusof Yaakob said the video clip allegedly depicting a politician engaged in corrupt practices could have been generated using artificial intelligence. He said this in response to a Malaysia Kini report yesterday, which featured an audio clip of a whistleblower speaking to a certain individual about an exchange of funds. According to Sinar Harian, there were allegations that Yusof was the politician speaking in the audio clip. He was quoted as saying that AI is becoming a problem these days, and that the MACC should investigate if there is a case. He said the more we answer, the more things will come up, and nowadays you can use AI on anything. Yusof also stressed that he would give the MACC full cooperation on the matter if there is an investigation. However, he did not rule out the possibility that the issue could have been blown up by his detractors nearing the state polls. Yesterday, the whistleblower at the center of an alleged corruption scandal provided Malaysia Kini with a brief audio recording of a politician purportedly discussing the bribe he had received to support a project in his state.
Still on the topic, C4 Centre has hit out at lawmakers over their silence on the issue. This was what they said about the matter.
The Center to Combat Corruption and Cronyism has commented on the lack of support from authorities and government leaders over a whistleblower's allegation that several politicians have engaged in corrupt practices. In a statement today, C4 Center said they are outraged by the lack of support for the whistleblower and urged for the immediate reform of the Whistleblower Protection Act 2010. C4 Center also chastised lawmakers for keeping silent on the matter, despite the severity of the allegations leveled. They lauded the efforts of Kepong MP Lim Lip Eng, who has committed to sharing the evidence and names of those involved in Parliament should the whistleblower reach out to him. However, they said he stands in the minority in seeking the truth behind this matter. Having said that, C4 Center urged the MACC to provide whistleblower immunity as requested. The NGO also urged lawmakers to provide support to the whistleblower and commit to reforms for oversight over elected officials, including an asset declaration law at the federal and state levels.
That is all from me today. For more stories, you can go to Kinitv.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube and Facebook for the latest news updates. I'm Sania Kaliselvam. Thanks for watching.